Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to Display TV. I am your host, Sarah Pribis, coming to you live from New York City. Yeah, that's where we are. Where are you? Let me know in the chat. Where are you watching from? What you up to? Is it Friday night? Are you feeling all right? Or is it Saturday morning and you're feeling kind of boring? Which is how you should feel on a Saturday. Honestly, if you're not feeling nice and bored and relaxed on a Saturday, you're doing something wrong. Stop working so hard. But we got one more day, one more night. We're almost there for those of us that are in East Coast and West Coast time. We pretty much made it though. And hopefully we'll end your week with a little extra money in your pocket. Wouldn't that be nice? Because yeah, we got trivia coming up in 30 minutes at 8 p.m. Eastern right here in the stream. If you're already here, you can sit back, you can relax, you can start your weekend early. You might have to work your brain for a little bit during trivia, but for now, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Grab some munchies, grab your favorite snack, maybe have some dinner, a nice glass of wine, a sleepy time tea, whatever floats your boat. You do you. But we're gonna talk about a lot of fun things on this show tonight. We're gonna talk about how to earn money on display. We're gonna talk about different types of posts. We're gonna talk about Follow Friday. We're highlighting two creators who are doing awesome stuff on this app, so we want to show them off to you. Maybe you'll want to hit the follow button on them, or maybe they'll just inspire you to create better content, right? And then, of course, we're giving away a trivia answer if you stay put in this stream. The question 8 to tonight's game. You'll have that answer early if you stay here. Hey, Jenny, yes, great question. So for anyone who didn't hear our announcement last night, let me announce it again. We are doing quite a shift. We are moving this show, we are moving trivia to earlier in the day. So this will kick off Tuesday of next week. We wanted to, do Monday as usual, and that way after the weekend, in case you kind of forgot, we wanted to do it per usual. So of course we'll do this pre-show at 7:30 p.m. Eastern again. We'll do trivia at 8 p.m. Eastern, but starting Tuesday, we'll have the pre-show 30 minutes before the show, and then we'll do trivia at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Big change. You'll have to, maybe it'll be good for you, right? Maybe it's earlier in the day, so you're still feeling alive, you're not so tired. I'm thinking maybe if you're on the East Coast, you're doing it on your lunch break. If you're on the West Coast, you're waking up, you're having your morning coffee, you're starting the day with some trivia. And then, I don't know, if you're somewhere else in the world, maybe now it's going to be part of your bedtime routine. Let me know, how do we feel about this? I'm so curious. How are we feeling about the change? So again, one more time, if you're just joining us, starting on Tuesday, April 12th, we are going to be doing trivia at 12 p.m. Eastern. So you'll have to look up what time that is for you if you're on a different time zone. Tonight, we still got trivia at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is 30 minutes from now. Monday, we're gonna do trivia same old time, 8 p.m. Eastern, but starting Tuesday of next week, we're gonna shift it a little bit. So 12 p.m. Eastern, maybe it's during your lunch break, maybe it'll provide a nice little break for you. And you won't feel so sluggish because it's in the middle of the day. Hey, Len36, good to see you. I'm seeing a thumbs up from Atuero, love that. 30 minutes before Gary, so the pre-show for anyone else that likes to tune in, get their free answer. That's gonna be, again, before trivia. So that'll be 11:30 a.m. Eastern. If you wanna come hang out with me, get that free answer, learn how to earn money. Yes, 420 somewhere in California, that will be 9 a.m. Eastern trivia, which means you get to wake up with it. How fun, you gotta tell your boss, I can't make that Zoom call, I've got trivia to play on display. Maybe get your entire office involved, I don't know, right? Great excuse, right, for you to have to miss a work meeting, I think so. So how are we feeling about this? Let me know, I'm curious. Is this gonna be better for some people? Or you're like, okay, I can readjust, but I'm making it, I'm coming, I'm doing trivia. I'm excited to have all of you there. I hope you come join, because I myself have a lot of energy during the day, so you don't wanna see what's coming. I mean, you do, and by you don't wanna see, I mean you do wanna see. Okay, so how was this week for all of you? Aside from this big news, like, how are we feeling? Did we have a good week? Let's rate our weeks. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best. You had a fabulous week. It was the best week of your life, like literally all your dreams came true. Or was it like terrible? Terrible, terrible, terrible. You cannot wait to start another week. Give me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how did your week go? If you want to throw in some highlights, let me know. Like maybe you got a puppy. I don't know. Maybe you saw family you haven't seen in a while. Maybe you got a promotion at work. Gary's rooting for Chaz to host an evening trivia show. For now, we're just going to be doing the one trivia show a day, but I love how you're fighting for Chaz, and Chaz appreciates that, I'm sure. Okay, so no one has any news about their week and how they were feeling about this week? Okay, awesome week. There we go. That's what I like to see. You don't have to just say it though. Like truly, it's okay to not be okay too. But yes, great. 420 somewhere had an awesome week. Mine was good. I had a really good week. Thank you so much for asking. In the meantime, I do want to know, I know we like to focus on the good, but what was your biggest loss this week, right? I won't make you type it. I'm going to make you select it and tap it with your finger. What was your biggest loss this week? Was it UNC to Kansas? Was it JoJo Siwa's ponytail? Or was it trivia? Did you lose the trivia game? Which one was your biggest loss? Did you guys see that JoJo Siwa chopped all her hair off? How cool. I think she looks great. Or maybe you lost the trivia. And that was like, you know, maybe you lose the trivia regularly. And to that I say, it's okay. It's why you should be here on display, posting that content and earning money in other ways. But you know what? We show up for trivia to enjoy it, right? To have that community experience. It doesn't matter if you win. It's about the friends and the answers that we learn and make along the way. Something about that was out of order, but you get what I'm saying, right? 48% of you said biggest loss this week was trivia, followed by 37% of you saying UNC to Kansas, and then we've got 14% saying JoJo Siwa's ponytail. Well, I hope that a win is in store for you tonight. Maybe you had those big losses all week long, but you're gonna end this week with a trivia win. I'm sending the good vibes now. I'm rooting for everyone that tunes in early, that's here hanging with me. I hope you all get a trivia win. You deserve it. You have worked really, really hard. You deserve it. In the meantime, like I said, let's say you're not so good at trivia, but you still want to earn some extra cash. Well, good thing you're here, because I'm going to teach you how to earn on display. And you don't need to win trivia to do it. You just need to do it by posting your original content. And we're also going to talk about that tonight, give you some ideas for posting. But in the meantime, let me break down how you actually earn money on display. So you're posting your content, and that content is circulating in people's timelines or feeds. You'll notice as you scroll through your own timeline or feed that there's a pattern. Every 3 posts, you'll see an ad. The money from that ad goes 50% to display and 50% to the 3 creators whose posts appear above that ad. So now you're like, Sarah, but how do I make sure my posts are there then? I want to make sure that I'm earning that money from those ads. And to that I say, post consistently, post good shareable content, and you'll start to, get some follows. You'll start to have people sharing your content. You could also post to communities directly, and then anybody that's in one of those communities would see your content in their feeds, and therefore that would earn you some of those payments. Now, the second way that you can earn on display is through the Support Me button. This is a little yellow S. It also says Support Me. It's on the bottom right of another creator's post. You can't do this with your own post. You can only help other creators with this. So again, though, think about this. If you're going out of your way to ensure that other creators are getting supported, I'm pretty sure they're going to check to see who is actually tapping that button for them, because they're going to want to make sure that you earn money back, right? They want to say thank you somehow. So make sure that you're tapping that Support Me button so that you can, help other people who in turn will probably help you back. Yeah. Okay. Now, again, that is great, because what happens when you tap that button exactly is that you watch an ad. We love ads, right? It's such great viewing. It's so fun. But seriously, the ad gets converted to dollars for that creator. So take the time and do it. It's like 15 seconds of your life. That's it. No money out of your bank account, and the money that the advertisers are paying to have that spot there goes to that creator that you just supported. 50% to display, 50% to the creator that you just supported. 15 seconds of your life, and you've just helped a creator get paid, right? Let's do it. Yay. After the show tonight, make sure you're tapping that Support Me button on a couple people's posts. So you'll make them really happy, I promise. Okay, and the third way that you earn money on display is by inviting your friends. Yeah, tell them we got trivia coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. Remember, that's changing next week, starting on Tuesday. But tell them we got trivia. We got a way for them to earn money just by posting. Lots of cool stuff happening. We got this show hosted by Pribis, right? Yes. So here's how you're going to invite your friends. You're going to go to your main menu and you're going to tap the button that says invite your friends. Once you tap that, you're going to have a couple of different options. You can copy the link, you can invite your contacts, you can use the QR code. And again, you're going to use those links because that is how we trace those invites to you. We need to be able to trace them to you. We can't just have you going around with like, a sign or a billboard or just telling people. No, you have to use those links because we need to know who to give the referral bonus to. You want to get paid, right? For inviting your friends, you want to get credit. So make sure you're using those links. When you use them and somebody signs up underneath your name, you'll see it under your family tree. You can actually keep track of who actually is signing up underneath you. But more than that, you'll get 10% of whatever it is that they're making here on this app. So if they make 10, you make $1. If they make 100, you make $10. And that does not expire. That goes on forever and ever and ever, the end. No end though, really. Okay? So yeah, let's make sure that we're inviting our friends. Let's make sure that we're tapping the support me button on people's posts. And let's make sure that we're posting to begin with. Now maybe you want some ideas for posting. Maybe you're like, I've run out of ideas. I don't have any more photos I can take. I need other ideas. So I've got you covered. Let's talk about different types of posting, okay? So the first post, the first obvious kind of post that you're gonna need to do, the first thing that you're gonna have to do to get started is you're gonna go to your profile, okay? You're gonna go to your profile, you're gonna tap that little plus sign on the bottom. This is where everything originates from. And then you're gonna see this sort of camera roll. But let's say we wanna take a picture live in the moment. We can do that by tapping that camera icon. You can take a photo and you can upload it to display. Now let's say you wanna use something from your camera roll. So let's tap the picture in the top left-hand corner, the nice little snowy one. You see that now it has a green check mark. It's been selected. And we're gonna tap next. Okay, snowy coat. Snowy coat, snowy scene, but we're gonna enter a description that says, guess I need a jacket, which hopefully not much longer here. I mean, it was pretty warm today in New York. So, but this is where I want you, I'm gonna encourage all of you to really use your words and tell your followers what's going on with this photo. Think of the 5 W's, right? Who, what, when, where, why. Pick one of them. You don't have to answer the entire thing, but think of why you're posting the photo. Share, the experience behind taking it, or what it meant to you, or where you, at least the location. I love when I'm going through the feed and trying to find, photos to show on this show, and I can see where something was taken, or why it was taken, or, the story behind the meal, or whatever the photo is. So please, 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 use your captions, use your descriptions, enter it. It makes it that much more interesting for people to follow you because they feel like they have some context to the photo. It's really important. I guarantee you start adding more captions or descriptions, you're gonna start getting more followers and more supports, okay? It really, let me know in the comments if you agree with me, right? When you see somebody taking the time to actually explain why they're uploading something or adding a little something in terms of words, explaining the context, are you more likely to engage with that photo or to feel connected to that person? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Now let's go back to our posting options. We were talking about things from your camera roll, right? So we uploaded that snowy picture and now we want to change our visibility settings, right? There was a little option you can tap visibility and now you've got public, you've got private, and you've got exclusive. Public means it's available to all your friends and followers. Public means it's available to everybody. Private means it's just your friends and followers. And exclusive means that they have to tap the support me button in order to view that piece of content. So you're sort of offering them a tease, right? If you're posting consistently good content, people have learned to love your content, use the exclusive post every once in a while to force people, or I shouldn't say force, but encourage people to support you because they won't be able to see that piece of content until they tap the support me button. It blurs it out. It says tap here to support me in order to view, right? So play around with exclusive posts every once in a while to make sure that you're garnering those supports and you're actually earning money off of your content here on display. Alrighty, let's go back to our posting options and talk through a couple more. We've got text. Yeah, you can use your words. So let's tap text on the bottom left. Let's type in Happy Friday, and let's highlight that, and let's select a color. And we're gonna go with purple. Pretty. All right, and then we're gonna share that. And you know what? People can support that just like they support a photo. So you can literally say something inspiring. You can say TGIF, I don't care. Whatever, you're like, maybe you're not feeling so creative and you just wanna like be uplifting and share something in terms of text that can still get you supports. That's still content that's circulating. That could still land on the discovery page, believe it or not. So definitely make sure you're accessing that text option too, especially when you're like, ooh, I haven't had time to take a new photo. Well, say something, right? Maybe ask your followers a question, right? Get them engaging in the comments, right? How do we feel about that? Have we been using the text option? Let me know in the chat, I'm curious. All right, let's go back. I'm gonna give you one more posting option right now. So the last one is Dolby Live. That's on the bottom right. That is so that you can go live with your friends, your followers, your whoever's, in real time. So you're gonna tap the live button here once you wanna start streaming, and boom, you are with your friends, your followers, and you're showing them around. You're introducing them to, your pets. I don't know, you're cooking something in the kitchen, you're sharing a meal, whatever it is that you wanna do. You're showing them your makeup routine, you're showing them your new outfits. Which one do you prefer? Whatever you wanna do live. Maybe you're taking a walk. Maybe you're just showing them your backyard. Maybe you planted some flowers. Live is such a great opportunity to get people to experience the real you, like the you beneath the photos. It's that much more engaging for people to be able to interact with you, write comments, ask questions in real time. So definitely make sure you exercise that option as well when you're posting. Okay, I've talked a lot, and now I want to hear from you. I want to know which of these features are you most excited to try out? Which feature? Is it Dolby Livestream? Is it exclusive posts? Or is it editing tools? Which one are you really excited? Maybe you didn't know anything about it, or maybe I just sold it to you. Maybe I just sold it to you like a commercial. I mean, I am an actress. Do you recognize me from your television? It's kind of my job. Okay, let's see. 46% of you said Dolby Livestream. 33% of you said exclusive posts, and 19% of you said editing tools. Love that. I hope a lot of people go live this weekend. I can't wait to see what you come up with. I kind of go live. I mean, this is like a version of that. I do go live before this show every night on Dolby, so I'm using that one too. But in the meantime, we're already 12 minutes to trivia, which means I gotta get you a trivia answer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you the very real question 8 from tonight's game. You're gonna answer it, and then I'm gonna give you the right answer. And this is for no points, no money. It's just a practice question, but it is the actual question 8 from tonight's game. So let's see how all of you do, and then you'll be one step closer to winning $500. Makeup studio Pat McGrath Labs recently announced a collaboration with a show that features what prominent character? Doctor Who, Lady Whistledown, Gossip Girl. Pat McGrath Labs announced a collab. Oof, collabs are so trendy right now. Everyone's doing collabs, aren't they? What show? Okay, so you got to know who they're collaborating with, and then on that show, which character. This is tricky. This is like a 3-part question, but it doesn't seem like I'm fooling very many of you. Seems like we've got about 50% of you getting that right answer. You did not need my help tonight. Friends, we are talking about Bridgerton. Have you seen it on Netflix? Shonda Rhimes. And we're talking, therefore, about Lady Whistledown. Yes, Pat McGrath Labs and Lady Whistledown have a new collaboration. Very exciting stuff. So that'll be your answer for question 8 tonight. Lady Whistledown. There you go. All right, now we do have trivia starting in 11 minutes, but before we get to that, it's Friday, which means it's Follow Friday, Feature Friday, whatever you want to call it. That means I'm showing off 2 creators that are doing awesome in this app that I'm excited. Maybe you'll want to hit the follow button on them. So we're going to start off with my friend Yamagu. Oof. Now, Yamagu is from Japan. They love travel, food, and cars, but we're going to show you a bunch of flower content specifically because, oh my gosh, the blooms are gorgeous in Japan this time of year. So we got this one up first. If you want flowers in your feed, I highly recommend you go follow Yuki Yamagu. I mean, look at that. How pretty is that? Love some pink flowers. Now, we can play a fun game. If anybody knows the names of any of these flowers, shout them out in the comments. It's like trivia before the trivia. Next from Yamagu, we got this one. Those are daffodils. Look at me. Killing it. Those are some daffodils, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Scott, am I right?
Right.
Yay! She knows her flowers. But right, you got different colors of daffodils. These are like those pure white, gorgeous daffodils. You also got yellow daffodils. Oh, so pretty. I want spring in my feed. Yamagu, killing it. Okay, next we got this one, the cherry blossoms. They are blooming here in New York too, all down the West Side Highway, Central Park. Oh, the city is alive. I'm sure they're blooming elsewhere too. If you got cherry blossoms in your city, let me know. Clearly they're here in Japan as well. Oh, I love this time of year. All right, is anybody's allergies killing them though? Me, not so much. I don't really get allergies. Is that a low-key flex? Maybe. Let's go back to some of Yamagu's content, which is not a low-key flex. Like, this is legitimate. This is literally gorgeous. Look at this. I love it. We're getting all kinds of foliage, leaves changing color, and flowers. I think we got one more. Let's take a look. Beautiful. See? Spring is in the air, or at least in Yamagu's feed. Spring is in Japan, I think, right? That's what I'm getting from these photos, but I'm loving it. Great job. So if you want to add some of Yamagu's content to your feed, go ahead and hit that follow button, or maybe you're just excited now to take a walk and get some of your own flower pictures and post them to display. All right, next up for Follow Friday, we've got Corday. If you want to go watch Corday's interview, go check it out. Corday's got a lot of cool stuff going on right now. He just released a second album from a bird's eye view. He just finished a tour, and he also performed on Display Fest, so maybe you remember him. Let's take a look at our next post from Corday, who says, High Level, out now. Yeah, High Level, I believe, is actually his label, and he's, been producing all this new content, all this new music, so go check it out if you haven't listened on Spotify. It's wherever you get your music, but Corday is killing the game right now. Super talented young artist. Next up, we got this one. He says, still working, still progressing. And I love that. I love that he's hustling to be the best version of himself, to keep on his journey of, becoming a better creative. He's incredible. You absolutely, if you haven't checked out any of his stuff, if you didn't hear him on Display Fest, you gotta go check him out. Okay, next we got this one from A Bird's Eye View, Tour Life. Again, I mentioned he just wrapped up his tour in North America. And this is a picture behind the scenes on tour, which I love me some behind the scenes photos, although this one is glam. Like, check out that fit. Nice. And then finally, we got this one, a little flashback Friday post, because again, like I mentioned, Corday was one of our artists that performed during Display Fest, and it was awesome. His fans were alive in the chat. They showed up for him, and that, I think that's super, super cool. The same way that you guys show up for me every night. All right, if you're just tuning in, we have trivia starting in 7 minutes for $500, 10 questions. For anyone who hasn't heard the announcement yet, starting Tuesday, April 12th, we are going to be moving trivia to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 8 hours earlier. So look up what 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is for you on your time zone. Make sure you don't miss it. That'll be Tuesday. Tonight we're doing trivia. Again, that starts in 6 minutes. And then Monday we're doing it at our usual time, 8 p.m. Eastern, but starting Tuesday, we're moving it to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, friends, I'll see you back here in 6 minutes for our final game of the week. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome to an all-new game of Display Trivia. I'm your host, Sarah Pribis, and as always, we're coming to you live from the greatest city in the world. Nope, not Muncie, Indiana, although close, very close. We're here for another Friday night in New York City. Well, congrats, friends, because you made it through your first full week in April. And things are heating up, aren't they? You know, we might not be full on in summer mode yet, but you know, I'm easing into it. I'm putting those mini straws in all my coffees. I'm wearing my bathing suit under my work clothes. I'm even putting my statuses away when I'm perfectly available. My coworkers need to get used to it, okay? I got a lot of trips planned this summer. Oh, and don't be alarmed if I slip out of the game just a few minutes early, people. I got a spray tan appointment I really can't afford to miss. Yeah, if I get 10, they give me a free sandwich. Weird, I know, but I never question a free sandwich. And before I throw some questions your way, how about I give you a little rundown? You're gonna have 10 seconds to answer 10 questions each. When a new question appears on your screen, choose carefully, because once you tap, there is no going back. If you get one wrong, just keep playing, hang out with us. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi, you're holding your phone vertically so that you can keep your eyes on me and on the questions. Your winnings will appear in your display bank account if you're actively posting and have your profile all set up and ready to go. Who's ready to go, by the way? I see Marcio's here, Supercars Page is here, Jeannie is here, Kamal678, Hanid Toli, RDX Pro, Rocky 14, Retta 78, Fax Guru. Okay, we're almost there, but first, we got a practice round for you. Tell me, would you rather sneak out early, stay up late, or arrive just on time? Which one? In Hollywood, they say to be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late, and to be late is to be fired. And to that I say, what is with the riddles? You know, I don't play games in my relationships, and I certainly don't want them at work. It's so passive aggressive. Like, just say what you mean. If you want me to be there at 7:30, just say that. Wow, okay, thanks. Like, I really needed to get that off my chest. But yeah, you chose. And we chose a new trivia time. We did. So I want to announce this in case you weren't here last night or you weren't here for the pre-show. Starting April 12th, that's next Tuesday, we're giving trivia a brand new time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, I don't know what time zone you're in, but work out the math and come join us starting Tuesday, April 12th for a brand new trivia game. It's the same trivia. It's me. I'll be your host at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, that's Tuesday. So obviously we're here tonight at the same old time. Monday, we're going to be here same old time. But starting Tuesday, I want to see you 8 hours before then. So that'll be at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, how are we feeling about that? Yeah? How are we feeling about trivia tonight? Well, good, because it's time for some display trivia. Question 1. The word butterfly is a combination of butter and what other word? Fly, beach, smash. The word butterfly is a combination of butter and what other word? Fly, beach, smash. Putting two words together and making a new one? Iconic behavior. You know, in fact, some of my favorite words are compound words, right? You got girl boss, you got dad bod, clap back. Are you getting the idea here, right? You got two words smashed together, you get a new thing. It's like the sushi burrito of words. So it's butter plus fly that makes butterfly, but yeah, I'm kind of concerned for the 1% of you that thought butter beach was what we were looking for. Question 2. According to the saying, April showers bring what? Tall towers, Mayflowers, superpowers. According to the saying, April showers bring what? Tall towers, Mayflowers, superpowers. Ooh, fun. If April showers is going to be bringing stuff, well then, why don't we just make this whole thing a potluck? April showers, I'm going to put you down for 7-layer bean dip. Pro tip for party throwers, by the way, make it a potluck. It's way less work for you. You know, you just got to stay on top of it. You don't want too many fruit salads. All the other non-salad salads like potato and pasta, oh yes, bring them on. And take my advice, Google Doc it. Yeah, stay organized. While we're at it, have Mayflowers bring paper plates and napkins. You know, you always forget that stuff. April showers bring Mayflowers. Not the boat with the pilgrims, the pretty blooms, yes. And 95% of you are blossoming. Question 3. Making a dish a la mode adds what to it? Liquor, ice cream, espresso. Making a dish a la mode adds what to it? Liquor, ice cream, espresso. It adds automatic fanciness. That's what. Like a Zoom meeting, boring. But a Zoom meeting a la mode, sign me up. Like make more dishes a la mode. There are not enough foods that we are a la moding. And really, like this is a tremendous opportunity for growth because right now almost no foods get to be a la mode. Like there's just so much that we can a la mode. You know, like kids would eat more veggies if we made them a la mode. Maybe all hospital food should be a la mode. I mean, it does mean to add ice cream, which like might defeat the purpose of the veggies, but you know, let's not knock it till we try it. 91% of you weren't knocked out on this question. Question 4. Yesterday, the U.S. Senate confirmed Ketanji Brown Jackson to what position? Supreme Court Justice, Attorney General, Speaker of the House. Yesterday, the U.S. Senate confirmed Ketanji Brown Jackson to what position? Supreme Court Justice, Attorney General, Speaker of the House. Good for them. Good for them. You know, the U.S. Senate confirmed a new person to fill this role in one of the most important government positions in the country. Meanwhile, I can't even get everyone in this studio to confirm a lunch order. Chaz, if you wanted avocado on your BLT, you should have thought of that before. You'll get it next time, okay? Don't be hangry. Okay, but let's get some order in this studio. The Senate confirmed the appointment of Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court of the U.S., where she will make history as the first black female justice on the court. And I say, amazing! Just like I say amazing to 94% of you. Question 5. The expression "as the crow flies" most closely describes movement in what direction? A straight line, a circle, nowhere in particular. The expression "as the crow flies" most closely describes movement in what direction? A straight line, a circle, nowhere in particular. If I asked the Waze app how to get to point B and she told me to drive as the crow flies, I would be very upset. Mostly because frankly, I just don't know what this means. But maybe, could the Waze app take some notes from this crow? Like, because Ms. Waze has me driving all over to run a simple errand, but has she seen the price of gas? Ms. Waze, I needed oat milk and dishwashing detergent pods. Why do you have me on the interstate? Wait, I don't even drive. Whose car is this? The shortest distance between 2 points is, say it with me, a straight line, which is as the crow flies. That is, of course, unless, you know, the crow has been drinking. 92% of you are halfway there, and it's a straight line to Q10. Let's do Q6. All of the following TV shows featured actors known for their iconic mustaches, except Magnum PI, Gunsmoke, Yellow Jackets. All of the following TV shows featured actors known for their iconic mustaches, except Magnum PI, Gunsmoke, Yellow Jackets. Being known for your facial hair? That's goals. I mean, the only hair that I've ever been known for was my leg hair. It was a 5th grade pool party, and who wasn't allowed to shave yet? Sarah Pribis, that's who. Needless to say, I showed up in my bikini and everyone asked me while I was still wearing pants. Yikes. It was traumatic. Tom Selleck of Magnum PI has an incredible mustache, and Burt Reynolds of Gunsmoke was known for his, but no one on Yellow Jackets has a mustache. Now I must ask you all another question. I'm sorry. 77% of you coming with me. Let's do it. Q7. Select the word that is not a synonym of the others: cajole, carouse, coax. Select the word that is not a synonym of the others: cajole, carouse, coax. Whenever I see synonyms, antonyms, homonyms, I'm like, damn, that's a lot of NIMS. I feel like I'm right back in high school, you know? I'm studying for my SATs. It might not be fun to take those, but like, it's a test that you can respect because it tells you exactly what will be going on in the name. Like, probably a better name would be the U-SITS, but the College Board didn't ask for my opinion. They also didn't give me a good score on the SATs because I was so focused on sitting correctly that I got negative answers right. It is possible, trust me. Cajole and coax are synonyms, but carouse is in her own world. Kind of like I was when I was bubbling in the SAT answers based on aesthetics. But, oh man, I would have loved to have a framed copy of that portrait that I drew on my test. Yeah, 91% of you got it. Question 8. Makeup studio Pat McGrath Labs recently announced a collaboration with a show that features what prominent character? Doctor Who, Lady Whistledown, Gossip Girl. Makeup studio Pat McGrath Labs recently announced a collaboration with a show that features what prominent character? Doctor Who, Lady Whistledown, Gossip Girl. I feel like everyone has a makeup palette these days. Like even fictional characters like Hello Kitty, you know, all the Disney princesses, the list, I mean, it's pretty endless. Brands that I'm sure whose fan bases don't even want makeup palettes have them. And like if they don't, they're getting them. Legos? Yeah, I want to look like those buildable play blocks, why not? The Avengers? Yes, Hulk, but make it fashion. State Farm Insurance makeup palette, why not? Give one to everyone. Pat McGrath is doing a collab with Bridgerton and, well, I hope there's a good color for blush because have you watched that show? Oh boy, 91% of you got it. Question 9. Headquarters of this company were destroyed in the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Transamerica, Levi Strauss & Company, Kroger. Headquarters of this company were destroyed in the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Transamerica, Levi Strauss & Co., Kroger. The San Francisco 1906 earthquake's claim to fame is that this was one of the biggest earthquakes of all time ever registered. And it's like, bro, slow your roll. Like, you really want that to be your calling card? Read the room. That thing did not end well. Like, maybe try to take credit for something like slobberiest puppy kiss or biggest bear hug, something good, you know? I'm just spitballing. Is it me or like does 1906 earthquake have some real tech bro energy? The company, though, was Levi Strauss. And as you can see, they were able to bounce back and make some good jeans. And speaking of good jeans, we've got some total brainiacs in this game tonight. 86% of you got that one, and we are ready for the final question. Question 10. All of the following are true of traditional Samoan tattoo culture except men received pe'a, women received malu, warriors received adapulu. All of the following are true of traditional Samoan tattoo culture, except men received pe'a, women received malu, warriors received adapulu. I don't have any tattoos. I mean, that you're all wondering that, right? Yeah, none. I'm too scared. Tattooing was prevalent in a ton of ancient societies, and tattoos could mean like all different kinds of things. Like sometimes they meant that a person had reached maturity or that a person belonged to a certain group. But today, tattoos just mean, hey, I lived in a loft in Bushwick with 7 other people. By the way, never ask an art bro to explain his stats. That will be hours of your life you are never getting back. Believe me, I know. In Samoan culture, all men received a type known as pe'a, women received the malu, and adapulu just means the type of large comb used to fill in tattoos. And anyone who didn't undergo the painful tattoo process, well, they were basically shunned for being wimps. Like me, I'm a wimp. I'm a proud wimp. All right, 448 winners tonight. I love it, splitting that $500 pot. You came, you played, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge. I did that out of order, but either way, you are getting paid. Facts Guru won, Oh No Study won, Most Arrow got an 8. Any other scores? Any other people want to shout out those scores in the chat? Ashnor Kaur won. Anime Lover Dan got an 8 out of 10. Noon's too early. What are you doing at noon? Take a little lunch break. Come and join me. It'll be great. Bubble Bass, bravo. First win, first game in a while or first win in a while? I'm curious. Boop your nose, your mom won. That's so exciting. I'm so glad that you invited your mom. How fun.
Hell Hunter got a 9 out of 10. Tim Dozer got a 9 out of 10. Oh, so close. Yeah, so close. Hugsy was close with an 8 out of 10. Lance Gibbs won. You won. Woohoo! Love it. Ribbitor, you're going to have to just tell your boss that you have some stuff to do. You have to duck out of work for a minute, or, just like don't put your video on in your Zoom meeting, right? And play trivia with me instead. Yes. All right. Congratulations, Mark Who 99 with a win. I love it. All right, friends. So again, one more time for those in the back. We got one more game at 8 p.m. Eastern on Monday. Then on Tuesday, we are transitioning to a 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time game. But for now, you must rest. Take your weekend, take off from trivia, and I'll see you Monday on display.